front to back, back to front. Maybe tilt your foot and get the sides of the foot. Wrap your toes around the ball and like kind of scrunch it. Just waking up the bottoms of our feet. Winky usually brings the ball with him when we are traveling because when we walk like 13, 14 miles a day, his plantar fasciitis acts up. So go to the other foot if you're done with this one. From the heel all the way to the toes, get the sides. Wrap your toes around the ball and give it a squeeze. Put as much weight as you can on the ball. So the ball that we have doesn't have prickly stubs. It has like kind of flat stubs, so it doesn't hurt, but at the same time, it feels good. We also have the prickly stub one. Okay, and then we are done. You can roll the ball away. And we'll start in Virasana. So Preetam, grab a couple of blocks if you want and place the blocks one on top of the other to make like a nice high seat and then come to Virasana if that's comfortable for you. If not, just come into easy peasy applesauce seat. If you can sit back on your heels, it's a good stretch for your ankles here. Either way it is, but if we don't feel anything sitting on the blocks, you can sit back on your heels. Hands rest on your thighs. Lengthen the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulders back and down and gently drop your chin towards your chest. Close your eyes. Starting our practice with a few grounding breaths. Start tuning in to your body. How does it feel now? Are you agitated about anything? Is something at the top of your mind? Set that all aside for the next hour or so, less than an hour. Cultivating that Ujjayi pranayama to start tuning in a little bit more into your breath. Deep inhales, long audible exhales. And then gently open your eyes. On the next inhale, sweep both arms up to the sky, palms touch, gaze up at your thumbs. Exhale, right palm drops down by your right hip. Reach up and over with your left, getting that side body stretch. Push your left hip back against your heel if it wants to lift up. So trying to keep both hips evenly spaced from the floor. Maybe turning your chest to face the sky. Deep inhales and exhales into the left side body. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Inhale, all 10 fingers reach up to the sky one more time. Exhale, drop your left hand down by your left hip, reach up and over with your right. Palm face down, Winky. Palm doesn't face in front, palm faces down, right. Yeah. And then turn your chest to face up to the sky if you want. Breathe into the right side body. Push your right hip back down. Take one more inhale. And one more exhale. All 10 fingers reach up to the sky one more time. Exhale, reach your palms down towards the floor. Roll forward, tuck your toes in, and get that, remove the blocks, Preetham, if you can. Sitting back on our toes now to stretch the bottoms of the feet. So stretching the soles of our feet. Really important for plantar. So if you cannot do this, then again, like come up tall. That's perfectly fine. You're still getting a stretch. If you can sit back on your heels, go ahead and sit back. We rolled our feet out, so it's probably a little bit easier than when we do it cold. So inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, twisting over to the left, right palm on the outside of your left knee or left thigh. Reach your left arm behind you and grab a hold of the right hip if you can. Reaching up to the sky, sitting back on your heels, deep inhale. Long exhale. Starting to burn now, deep inhale. Long exhale. All 10 fingers reach up to the sky one more time. If you want some relief, you can come back up and sit down. Exhale. Left palm to the outside of your right thigh, reaching the right arm around your back to grab a hold of your right left thigh, left hip. Look behind you, deep inhale. Long exhale. Just one more breath. Deep inhale. And a long exhale. Release. Come up on your toes. Drop your hands down. Untuck your toes. Come into a tabletop and tap those feet out. Getting the blood circulation going again. Feels good to stretch out those, the bottoms of our feet. Taking a few cat-cows here. Inhale as you drop your belly. Lift your tail up. Exaggerate the movement and keep crunching your shoulder blades behind you. Gaze up. Exhale. Push the mat away. Tuck your tail in, round your back. Shoulder blades separate. Gaze at your belly button. So segment each part of your spine. Inhale. Lift your tail up. Drop your belly. Open your chest and crunch those shoulders behind you and lift your gaze up. And then on the exhale, tuck your tail in. Press your belly to the sky, round your shoulders and gaze at your belly button. One more with your own breath, doing it mindfully, segmenting each part of your spine. And then find your neutral tabletop, sucking your belly button in, tucking your tail in just slightly to have a flat back. We're going to go ahead and kick our right leg back, long and strong. Press the heel to the back wall. Notice all that engagement in your hamstring, in your calf muscles. You should be feeling it in your hamstrings and calf muscles, or you're not doing it. So just keep pressing the heel to the back wall, and then drop the ball of the foot down, and now press against that heel, press the heel towards the floor to get that calf stretch. Pushing the mat away with your arms, with your hands. Deep breath. You should feel it in your right calf muscle. 2 more breaths. Breathe into it. Last deep inhale. And a loud exhale. Pick up that right foot and take it as far to the left as you can. Over to the other side of the mat. Drop the ball of the foot down and gaze at that foot as you press the heel again down towards the floor. You should feel it in your calf muscle again, maybe a little bit differently this time. Deep breath. Listen, now bring that leg back behind you. So pressing the heel again to the back wall. We're going to bend at the knee and then bring the knee to the shoulder, tap your shoulder and bring that foot outside your right hand. So taking a wide stance. Tuck the back foot and lift that knee. You're tucking the back foot, lifting the knee. Tucking your back foot, lifting the knee. Your right knee is touching against your right arm. So you don't take it too wide, just touching against your right arm. And lifting that back knee up, press the back heel again. This time you should feel a stretch in your left calf muscle. Take 3 deep breaths here. Venki, lift your head up. Imagine that straight line from the crown of the head to your tail, always. Keeping that spine really elongated in every yoga pose, that unless I ask you not to. Now lift that right arm for an open twist. Reach that right arm up. Let it fall behind you. One more deep inhale. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Bring that left foot to the top of the mat as well for Malasana, Yogi Squat. Drop those hips down. This time, we are not testing our quad strength, so go ahead and sink your hips down. Easy pose for us Indians, at least those of us who grew up in that era. Elbows land inside your knees. Knees push into the elbows. Elbows push the knees out. Some kind of spring action going on here, sway from side to side. Deep ankle flexion is needed here. That's the limiting factor for a lot of people. So even right here, you see a lot of deep ankle flexion. Venki, lift your heart up. Elbows inside your knees. One more deep inhale. And a long exhale. Drop your hands down, lift your hips up. For wide-legged, kind of like Malasana, wide forward fold. Grab opposite elbows and sway from side to side. Drop your hands down and slowly roll it up to standing. We'll take one vinyasa and go over to the other side. So heel toe your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep both arms up to the sky. Palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold it all the way down like you're doing a deadlift. Forward fold. Let your head and neck go. Inhale, half lift, reach the heart forward, reach the crown of the head forward. On the exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take it back to plank pose. Take a deep inhale here in plank. Exhale, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Let's get some mobility going. So pedal your legs out. We'll do more focused stretching of the calf muscle in the next round, but now just pedal your feet out in down dog. Bending one knee, pressing the opposite heel clear down to the mat. And then come to a still down dog. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale it out. Drop your knees down, going over to the opposite side. Do one round of cat-cow, just because it feels so good. With your own breath, inhaling to a cow pose. Exhaling to a cat pose. Find that neutral spine. Tucking your belly button in, tucking your tail in. Kick that left leg back long and strong behind you. So I really want you to imagine like you're pressing against a wall here. Pressing the heel foot against the wall. So your leg, the back of the leg, you should feel a lot of engagement there. Feel the engagement in the hamstring. Feel the engagement in the calf muscle. Feel the engagement in your glutes because you're lifting that leg up using your glutes. Now drop the ball of the foot down and press the heel back to the floor to feel the stretch in your calf muscle. Left side this time. Pressing evenly through both arms. Pressing strongly through both arms. Press the heel away to the ground. Nice deep calf stretch. Breathe into it. Use that Ujjayi pranayama. Now take that leg up and swing it over to the opposite side as far to the right as you can. Drop the ball of the foot down and gaze at it. Simultaneously press your heel down to the mat. Where do you feel this? Breathe into it. You're crossing the leg over, again getting a calf stretch by pressing your heel down to the mat. Go ahead and bring that leg back up, pressing it against the back wall one more time. Bend at the knee, and then bring that knee to your shoulder. Tap your shoulder first, and then bring it to the outside of your left hand. Just outside your left hand. Not too far away, just outside your left hand. Your knee is probably grazing your arm. Now tuck the back toes in and lift the back knee up and press the back heel down again. You should feel, Venki, lift your head up one more time. Imagine you're like a lizard looking forward for your prey. You're not looking down at your belly, looking forward for your prey. Lizard pose. Pressing the heel down to the mat. Where do you feel the stretch? Probably the same as what we did with our tabletop pose. Now lift that left arm up, open twist. Allow the left arm to fall behind you if you can. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down, step that right foot forward, Malasana, Yogi squat. I'm going to challenge you guys this time. See if you can keep your knees wide, but walk your feet in so that your heels are together, your knees are apart, you round your back, fold forward and grab a hold of your ankles. Bring your heels towards each other. They don't need to touch. Like mine don't touch now. So your knees are still wide. Heels are walking in towards each other. They may touch. You're wrapping your arms around your legs to grab a hold of your ankles. Pull the ankles up to bring your head down to the mat. The crown of the head down to the mat. Deep inhale here. And a long exhale. One more time. Deep inhale. Smooth exhale. Last one. Deep, deep inhale. And a nice long exhale. Plant your hands down. Lift your hips up. Heel toe your feet so they are hip distance apart and take ragdoll pose one more time. Allowing your head and neck to go. Your fingertips can rest on the mat or maybe you grab a hold of opposite elbows again. Try to keep lifting your sit bones up to stretch the hamstrings. Glutes, hamstrings, calf muscles. All of them are the back muscles on the posterior chain of our body in the lower side. So we're kind of stretching both our glutes and hamstrings here in this pose. And then on your next inhale, slowly roll it up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reaching both arms up to the sky, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hinge at the hip, fold all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, take it back, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, stepping or jumping. Inhale, Cobra, up dog, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Once you're in down dog, bend both knees, bring your belly to your thighs. And then exhale, press both heels back down to the mat. One more time, inhale, bend both knees, belly to thighs. Press the mat away with your arms, drop your head and neck. Exhale, pressing both heels back down to the mat or towards the mat. Last one, inhale, bend both knees, belly to thighs. Press the mat away to form that V shape with your body. Exhale, pressing both heels back down to the mat or towards the mat. Let's isolate one calf muscle at a time now. So bend your right knee, bring your belly to your thighs, and press your left heel back down to the mat. Hold it here, deep inhale into the left calf muscle. Long exhale. Same side. Bend your left knee, press your right heel back down to the mat. Hold it here, deep inhale. And a long exhale. Find your down dog and find stillness in your down dog. Now take 2 deep breaths in down dog, finding your stillness. One more. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Press the left heel down, reaching the right leg up as high as you can. Keep pressing the mat away. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, bring that leg through, plant it between your hands. Drop that back knee, inhale, Anjaneyasana, reaching the fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Lift the heel up, lift the toes up, point the toes back towards your shin. You can keep blocks underneath your hands. I want you to keep your crown of the head reaching forward towards your toes, so don't round your back. Dig your heel in and draw the heel back towards your face. Where do you feel this? Take one more deep inhale here. And a long exhale. Roll forward, coming back to Anjaneyasana. Plant your left hand down, reach your right arm up, open twist in Anjaneyasana. Take a deep inhale here. And a long exhale. Come back to Anjaneyasana. Listen, I'm going to challenge you guys. Tuck your back toes in and see if you can lift straight up into a crescent lunge. Breathe. Crescent lunge. Hips are facing forward. Your biceps are by your ears. If you feel like your shoulders are crunching up to your shoulders, take your ears, take your arms wider. Now you're going to go into warrior one. So hands to your hips, drop the back heel down at a 45-degree angle. So the difference between crescent lunge and warrior one is your back heel is planted in the mat in warrior one. So Venki, you have really long legs. So take a wider stance. That's how you'll feel that stretch. Take it even wider. Pressing the back edge, the knife edge of the back foot into the mat. Deep, generous bend in your front knee. Take those arms up. Notice where you feel the stretch. You'll feel it in your ankle a little bit. Easing up through the quad muscle. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Hands come back to your hips. Straighten your front knee, leg. And then walk that back foot in this time. Shorten your stance. So walk that back foot in a little bit. For Parshvottanasana, pyramid pose. Blocks on either side of the mat in line with your feet. Right foot. Inhale as you reach the crown of the head up. Exhale. Make sure you're hinging at the hips, so you're not rounding your back. Reach your heart forward. Hinge at the hips. Keep pressing down with both heels. Fingertips on the block. It can be at any height. For example, I'm going to keep it at the highest height because otherwise I feel like I'm rounding my spine. Ideally, you're probably parallel to the floor. If you are an Ashtangi, you still have a straight spine and you're folded over your front leg, which is not the case for me, but you do you. Reaching the crown of the head forward, reaching the crown of the head towards the toes. Keep pressing down with both feet, especially the back edge of the back foot. Back edge of the back foot, Venki. Reach the crown of the head forward. Where do you feel the stretch? You should feel it in your right hamstring, maybe a little bit in your left ankle. Take one more deep inhale. And then exhale, round over that leg. Now allow your spine to round. Forehead comes to your knees. Breathe. One more inhale. And then exhale. Step that back foot forward. Chair pose, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Unless that's uncomfortable, then take feet hip distance apart. Sit down into your chair pose. Lift your head and chest up. Arms reach up. Getting a nice deep chair pose here. Listen, we're going to challenge ourselves here. So hands come to heart center. You're going to sit down and come back up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, burning quads. 1, take a deep inhale. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, reach the heart forward. Exhale, take it back, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank, step or jump. Inhale, your choice of back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Press the mat away, pedal your legs if you need. And then find stillness in down dog. One deep inhale. And a long exhale. Inhale, lifting your right leg up. 3-legged dog. Press the opposite heel back down. Lift that left leg as high as you can. Keep pressing away with both arms. Splitting the legs apart. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, bring that leg through, plant it between your hands. And drop your back knee. Anjaneyasana, reaching your arms up. Take a deep inhale here. And then on the exhale, shift back to Ardha Hanuman. Dig your heel in. Toes point up to the ceiling, even point back towards your shin. And you're isometrically drawing that heel back towards you. Going to try and reach the crown of the head forward towards your toes, keeping a straight spine. Take one more deep inhale. And a long exhale. Roll forward to Anjaneyasana. Take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, reach your left arm up to an open twist. Breathing deeply here. Inhale, come back to Anjaneyasana, reaching all 10 fingers up. And I want to challenge you, tuck those back toes and lift up, crescent lunge. Hands come to heart center, spin the back foot down for warrior 1. So for warrior 1, take a long stance. So Venki, take as much space as your mat will allow. So maybe occupying the full mat, bend deeply into your front knee. Keep your shoulders on top of your torso and reach those arms up. Where do you feel the stretch? Pressing the nice edge of the back foot into the mat. Deep breath in and out. Hips face forward, Venki. So your feet are on railroad tracks. They are not on bicycle tracks. Straighten the front leg for Parshvottanasana. Bring the back foot a little bit closer. So you're shortening your stance here. Blocks on either side of the left foot. Hands to your hips. Reach the crown of the head up. Take a deep inhale to elongate your spine. Exhale. Find your hips, maybe even digging your fingers in there. Hinge at the hips and fold forward. Already you should feel a hamstring stretch. Maybe your fingertips on blocks. Reach the crown of the head forward. Don't look down. Maybe look a few inches in front of you. Again, where do you feel the stretch? You should really tune into that. Pressing the back edge of the back foot into the mat. Your fingertips on the blocks is not doing it for you. Take your fingertips to the mat. Hold a little bit deeper. Go to where your flexibility allows you to go. Take one more deep inhale here. And then on the exhale, we're going to simply fold over that leg, bringing our forehead to our knee. And deep, deep hamstring stretch here. I feel it on the left side more than I did on my right. On the inhale, come back up. Step that back foot forward, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Chair pose. Reach those arms up, or you can leave your hands at your heart. If you feel like the arms up are like, just, it's just icing on the cake. But if you can, arms up. If you can, palms together, gaze up. All options, variations. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale it out, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold again. Listen, I'm going to come into eagle pose now. So come back into your chair pose. Hands to your heart center. Maybe you can come up into a slightly higher chair pose. Right leg wraps around your left. Sit your hips back down. And if you want, you can add your arms, right elbow under, left elbow over. If you want, you can use your toes as a kickstand. We haven't done this in a while. Deep breaths in and out. And release, come back up to standing. Shake it out. And let's take it over to the other side. Come back into your chair pose. Hands to heart center. Left leg wraps around your right. And left elbow under, right elbow over. Using your toes as a kickstand is okay, but squeeze those thighs together. Reach your elbows forward. Eagle pose, Garudasana. Squeezing your thighs together. Release those arms, come up to standing. Shake it out. Let's take it to one more round like that. And this time we're going to add a couple more poses like Prasarita. Getting more into the backs of our legs. Today is all about the backs, hamstrings and calf muscles. Inhale, sweeping both arms up to the sky, palms touch, gaze up, maybe add a baby back bend. Exhale, hinge and fold it forward, Uttanasana. Maybe grab the backs of your ankles and pull your head down. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take it back, plank to low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog, your choice of back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot through between your hands. Spin that back foot down, warrior one. Coming straight into a warrior one. Hips are facing forward. Your feet are, if you have a divider on your mat, like a line through the center of your mat, one foot is on each side and your feet are on the train tracks, not railroad tracks. Hips face forward, reach those arms up. Deep bend in your front knee. The deeper the bend, the greater the challenge, the greater the stretch. Like, can you bend deeper? Which means you have to move your foot forward a lot. Taking up the entire space on your mat. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to your hips, straighten the front knee, step the back foot in for pyramid pose. Take a deep inhale here. Bring your blocks if you want. Exhale. Hinge and fold over that leg. Pressing both feet into the mat, especially the back edge of the back foot. Where do you feel the stretch? Inhale. Slowly come up to standing, hands on your hips. Turn to face the left side of your mat. Take your feet wide. I'm going to turn and face the other side. I'm turning away from you guys. I'm sorry about that. Otherwise, I lose my place. So for Prasarita, the edges of the feet are parallel to the edges of the mat, short edges of the mat. If you reach your arms out, your wrists are in line with your ankles. So if I drop the string from your wrist, it will touch your ankle. Hands to your hips. Inhale as you reach the crown of the head up. Exhale, listen, like you're doing a deadlift, you send your hips back and reach your heart forward. Hands, fingertips to the mat or on a block if you want. Reach the crown of the head one more time. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, fold it down. Deep inhale. Long exhales. Again, the trick is to press the outer edge of the feet into the mat and roll forward so that there's more weight on the balls of the feet, less weight on your heels. Take one more deep inhale and a long exhale. Inhale, look up, elongate your spine, reach the crown of the head forward, L shape. On the exhale, bring one hand at a time to your hips. Inhale, press your feet down, especially the outer edge, and come all the way up to standing. Exhale it out. Prasarita B. This one, you don't bring your fingertips to the mat, hands stay on your hips. So you already have muscle memory of how to fold over, so you'll be fine. Inhale as you reach the crown of the head up. Exhale, send your hips back like you're doing a deadlift and fold forward, reaching the crown of the head forward and bend down. Elongate your spine, hands stay on your hips. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Again, pressing the outer edges of feet. Deep inhale. And a long exhale. Last one here. Deep inhale. And a smooth exhale as you roll the weight forward. Inhale, press your feet down and come all the way up to standing. Exhale it out. Step forward to the front of your mat. Vinyasa, we'll go over to the other side. Inhale as you sweep your arms up to the sky. Take a baby back bend if you want. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold it all the way down, Uttanasana. Grab the backs of your ankles if you want and pull it up. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, take it back and down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog pose. Inhale, reach the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that leg through between your hands, plant the back foot down, warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Deep lunge, reaching those arms up. Press the back edge of the back foot into the mat. Hips face forward like headlights of a car. Pinky, hands to your hips. Hips face forward. Especially separate your feet a little bit wider if you want, so that your hips can face forward. And then hands come to your hips, straighten the front leg, bring that back foot in a little bit. For Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Inhale as you elongate the crown of the head up. Exhale as you hinge at the hips and fold it over that leg. Feel free to round your back this time, but keep pressing your feet into the mat, especially the back edge of the back foot. Where do you feel the stretch? One more breath. Inhale, slowly come all the way up and turn and face the right side of the mat. Feet again set up for Prasarita for versions C and D. For version C, we're going to take our arms behind us, interlace your fingers, press your knuckles down, not away from you. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold it all the way down, allow your knuckles to fall overhead and graze the floor in front of you. I'm just kidding, but I've seen some Ashtangis do that. Roll your weight forward, pressing the outer edge of the feet into the mat. Pulling up through the quad muscle, you should feel it in your hamstrings. No loosey-goosey legs, active legs. Deep breath. Deep inhale. And smooth exhale. On your next inhale, slowly pull yourself back up to standing. And exhale it out. Prasarita D this time. You're going to grab a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. Remember to keep your thumbs tucked in. So no using your thumbs as a kickstand. Hands on your hips. Inhale. Reach the crown of the head up. Open your heart. Exhale. Hinge at the hips. Fold it down. Hands to the floor. If you cannot grab a hold of your big toes, grab a hold of your shin or your ankle or anything. So grabbing a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers or grabbing a hold of your shin or ankle, press the outer edge of the feet down, draw those quad muscles up so that you have really active legs. Inhale, lift up, reach the crown of the head forward, half lift here, tabletop. Exhale, flare those elbows out as you pull the crown of the head down. Pulling up through your big toes, as at the same time, roll your weight forward and crush your fingers with your big toes. Deep breaths in and out. Straight legs, long legs, active legs. Inhale, look up, elongate your spine, tabletop. Exhale, one at a time, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, press your feet down, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, step up to the top of the mat. One more time, coming into chair pose, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, chair pose. Squeeze your thighs together if your big toes are together. Reach your arms up if you can, or hands at your heart center. Either way, it's okay. Try to sit a little bit deeper. I'm going to challenge our ankle flexibility now. Ankle flexion, a little bit deeper. Little bit deeper. Send your hips back and down. Little bit deeper and all the way down. Extend your legs out. Paschimottanasana. Bring your strap. Sit on a blanket or a block if you want. So sitting on the edge of a blanket or a block. Extend your legs out. Maybe pick up those feet and really press the heel to the front wall and then set the heels down. Let's start with Dandasana. This is staff pose. So your palms Fingers flared wide by your hips. They are not by your thighs, or they're not behind you, by your hips. Palms by your hips. If your palms don't touch the mat, you can use blocks underneath your hands. Reach the crown of the head up, tuck your chin in. Dandasana, staff pose. We haven't done this in a while either. Reaching the crown of the head up, tucking your chin in to elongate the back of your neck. Noticing how active your legs are, because we are going to fold over now. Take a deep inhale here. And then on the exhale, fold over, maybe using the strap on the arches of your feet. Inhale, as you reach the crown of the head forward, I want us to keep a straight spine in this forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Reach the crown of the head forward, elbows tucked in. Keep reaching the crown of the head forward. Don't allow your back to fold today. You're trying to bring your heart towards your toes and your belly to your thighs. With each exhale, trying to release more of your belly to your thighs. Let's all try something different. So, bend your knees and take the strap on the arches of the feet. Roll your shoulders back and down, crown of the head reaches up, belly to your thighs. So your belly is really connected to your thighs, your spine is nice and long. Now slowly start walking your feet forward. Inch, 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 inch. Stop where you feel like you cannot go any further without your belly disconnecting from your thighs. One more deep inhale. And a long exhale. Inch a little bit more. Fold over, tucking your elbows in. Deep inhale. And a long exhale. Belly stays connected with your thighs. See if you can reach a little bit more. And then release. Go ahead and remove the blanket if you have it. Bring the strap. We're going to do Supta Padangusthasana, or supine hand to toe pose. So center yourself on the mat, grab the backs of your thighs and slowly roll all the way down to the mat. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourselves a tight squeeze and rock from side to side. Plant your left foot down. And first we're going to do that hamstring flossing and ankle rolling. So set the strap close by, but no strap yet. Belly is connected to your thigh. So bring that knee in so that your belly is still connected to your thigh. And then go ahead and extend that leg up. Point the toes, flex the foot, and bend the knee back. Lift it up, point, flex, bring the knee back. Bring it up, flex, point, and bring the knee back. Take that leg up. This time, allow your thigh to disconnect from your belly, extending the leg up, grabbing behind your thighs, keep your shoulders relaxed. Let's do a few ankle rolls. So rolling your ankle out in one direction, then the other. Maybe a few pops and crackles here. Bring that strap if you need the strap, or grab a hold of your big toe with your peace fingers, keeping the elbow tucked in. If you want, you can extend the other leg out. Keep pressing the heel to the ceiling. Supta Padangusthasana. Deep inhales to the back of the hamstring. And long exhale. One more deep inhale. And a long exhale. Your left knee is bent. Bring the right leg over the left, crossing at the thighs. Squeeze your thighs together, like you're a lady sitting in a chair with your legs crossed. Use your left hand to drop both knees over to the left. Gaze to the right. Extend your right arm out. And slowly come back to center. Unravel your legs. Plant your right foot down. Bend your left knee and bring your left thigh to your belly. Let's do that extend of hamstring flossing. Bend and extend. So point your toes, extend your legs, flex, point, bend your knee. Extend, flex, point, and bend your knee. Extend, flex, point, and bend your knee. Last one, extend, flex, and this time allow your thigh to peel away from your belly. Still grabbing behind your thigh, roll the ankle out. Both directions, one direction, then the other. And then now you can bring your strap if you want, or grab a hold of your big toe with your peace fingers, Supta Padangushtasana. Don't let your elbow flare out, keeping the elbow tucked in. Press the heel to the ceiling. Where do you feel it? Release the strap, release the foot, cross the left leg over the right leg, squeeze your thighs together like you're a lady sitting in a chair with your legs crossed. Use your right hand to bring both knees over to the right. Extend the left arm out, gaze to the left, supine twist. And slowly unravel and come back. Shavasana, your final resting pose. Find anything that you find comfortable. Done a lot of lower body work, maybe legs up the wall, or Viparita Karani with a blanket underneath your hips. Anything that feels good. Gently close your eyes. Return to your natural breath. Just watching your breath in and out. Soften and release into the mat. Surrender to gravity. Close your eyes. And just be here for the next few minutes. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go. Gently start waking yourself up. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, roll your ankles out. Maybe roll your head from side to side. And when you feel ready, take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth inside out. Swallow at the back of your throat. And then with your next breath in, reach your arms overhead, bring your legs together, point your toes, squeeze your ankles together, take a good morning stretch, deep breath in through the front of the body. Exhale, roll over to your favorite side in a fetal position. Maybe staying here for a moment in gratitude for something or someone. And then slowly press yourself up into a tall seat. Unmute yourself if you want to Om with me. Arms to heart center. Take a deep breath in through the nose for the Om. Om. Thank you for letting me guide your practice today. Namaste. Thank you, Venki. Thank you, Preetam. Thank you for joining and making sure that I got my yoga today.
Great class, Vandana.
Thank you. It was very good. It was very, very good.
Thank
And
you.
I actually, somewhere in all of this, I think it stretched out the